Hello, bonjour. It's Mary Schiller, also known as Mary in Paris. I help experts become authors of client attracting mini books. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that I can help you become an author, even if you're not a writer. I'll even do a little demonstration to show you some of the tools that are available to you when you decide to work with me. But before I get into that, I want to share something that is more important than anything else. A lot of people wonder if a short book can actually make any sort of difference to their business. And I am here to tell you firsthand, yes, it can. And it works a lot better than a longer book. And I'll tell you why. First of all, people don't read longer books anymore. I mean, maybe some people do, but a short book gets read, it gets finished, it gets implemented. People will remember that you wrote a short book rather than a long book. And I know this because I have self-published many short books on Amazon, and people always remark on the fact that they love the conciseness. They love the fact that they can sit down and read it in one sitting. I am also here to tell you that a 6,000 word book is the reason why I am sitting in Paris, France, recording this video for you today. I would not have been able to launch a successful life coaching business without the book that I wrote called The Joy Formula. Why is that? Because when I put my ideas into book form, I was an authority. People saw me as credible, even though I didn't have any credentials. I didn't have a big following at all. And still, my following is very small to this day. But those books that I have published over the years, starting with the Joy Formula, gave me authority. They let people know that I was confident enough to put my ideas into a book, and that allowed them to have the confidence enough to hire me. Now I'm going to show you the 3 ways that I can help you become an author, starting from the least expensive to the most expensive. The first one is the 7-day mini book quick start. And this is a really exciting one because it literally means that you can go from idea to mini book draft in just 7 days using my 1 hour mini book method. Let me take you inside and show you what you receive. Of course, the main piece here is the actual 7-day quick start guide. And the way that I've put this together is that if you follow this for literally just 7 days, you can go from determining your topic to having your draft done in a step-by-step, very organized fashion. For example, day 1, choose your topic and write your outline for your talk. Now you may be saying your talk, what do you mean? Well, everything in the 1 hour mini book method has to do with you starting with something that you have spoken, because this is how you get your book to sound as if it's written by you in your voice. So this guide walks you through how to do that. It then shows you how to take what you have spoken out loud and turn it into a beautiful draft of a book. Let me show you an example of how this works. I am in ChatGPT and I am going to add the transcript of a talk that I gave recently. Just going to attach it here. I highly recommend the paid version of ChatGPT or Claude or whatever system you're using. Then I'm going to paste in a prompt from the Quick Start Guide where it's going to take what I have input and break it into an outline and some possible titles. So the name of the talk that I gave was called The Missing Piece. So it's given me 3 title options. And now it is outlining a potential book for me, just like that. How's that? Is that so cool? And then it tells me where I might be able to weave in some personal stories. And then you can go from there using the prompts that I give you in the Quick Start Guide. Now you may be thinking, well, Mary, why can't I just do this on my own? Why do I need you? Well, I bring 30 years of professional writing and editing experience to this whole process that I've developed. I have worked with these AI tools for, as I'm recording this, it's been probably close to 2 years now to get them to work well, not just for me, but for you. So this is a huge time saver. Plus, you are getting all of my experience built in. The 7-day quick start guide, as I'm recording this, is $97. So let's go to the next option. As I mentioned, the 7-day quick start is $97. It is included in this option, which is the complete course, the 1 hour mini book method. Now, what is the big difference here? Because there is a big jump in the price. This is $997. And you might be thinking, Mary, why would I pay 10 times that amount of the quick start to get the full course? Well, here's the main reason. It's right here on the screen. Includes personal guidance and feedback from Mary Schiller as you create your book. It is a complete course. I'll take you inside it in just a moment. But the big thing that this includes is me, access to me. I will review your outline. I will review an excerpt. You have access to me for 7 whole days to get my input, to ask me questions about anything you need. This happens during the first 30 days after you enroll. So you get moving on your book project. This is worth twice as much as the price of this particular course. Let me take you inside and give you a quick tour. We are now inside the course, and while I'm not going to go through every single thing because that would take far too long, what I really want to point out is that I have gone into depth on every single step of this process. So you're not going to be left hanging. You're going to know exactly what to do, in what order. And I've also included something really fun that I'll show you in just a moment. But we start with a welcome, why you need a mini book, how to prepare your raw material, meaning the transcript of a recording that you have made. I tell you how to shape your book using AI to make sure that it sounds like you and not AI, because that is not what we want. I also have a module on writing some key sections of your book, including your copyright page, acknowledgments, things like that. I give you Canva templates, and I provide a complete KDP publishing guide, Kindle Direct Publishing, so you know what to do there. Module 8 is particularly exciting because I show you how you can use your mini book to grow your business. I love all of that. It's so much fun. I've put all of the templates, prompts, and tools in one section. And of course, you get access to me for 7 days, anytime during the first 30 days of enrolling. So let me show you something really fun that I created to go along with this course. I wanted to make sure that you never felt like you were alone during this process. So I created a little mini app that you can use on your computer or your phone called the Mini Book Coach. Now you can ask pretty much anything if you type it into this box right here. And I also put some starter questions for you. So for example, I'm stuck. Where do I start? Let's see what the coach has to say. Hello there. I'm so glad you're here. Getting stuck at the starting line is the most common hurdle for authors, but we're going to clear it together right now. In Mary Schiller's method, we don't start with a blank page. We start with a problem and a person, and then it asks you some questions about that. So this is available to you 24/7, and I know that it can help you if you do, in fact, get stuck. So far, we've talked about 2 of the ways that I can help you get your book written. The first is the 7-day quick start for $97. The second is the full 1 hour mini book method course for $997 that includes access to me, looking at your outline, and a book excerpt along with the complete process. And the quick start is included in there, plus some fun bonuses. The third way is that I do it for you from start to finish. This is something that may be an option for you if you just don't want to do this yourself. It does include the full course in case you want to do that later, but I take care of everything. It requires very little investment of time for you. So if that sounds like the best option, I will include the link to apply below. Whatever way you choose to write your mini book, just go get it written, because it can change not only your business, but your life. I am living proof. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.